been training jiu-jitsu for about 5 years now. I got my black belt in 3.5 years from Eddie Bravo. I'm a breakdancer, also known as B-boy, from the crew called The Freak Show. You know, that's my true passion, what I started. You know, that's my roots, that's my foundation right there. The reason I feel I excel in jiu-jitsu is because of my breakdancing. You know, something that I've been doing for over 16 years, and it hasn't been easy. You know, breakdancing, there is no rules, there is no technique that you could copy other people. You got to make up your own stuff. You got to be original. And I take that same mentality into jiu-jitsu, and I think that's why me and my brother are excelling in the jiu-jitsu world. You got a lot to prove in the b-boy scene. You got to battle your way up to the top, so I'm ready to battle anybody, anywhere. Well, I have to say my biggest jiu-jitsu accomplishments has to be ADCC trials. You know, I won all by submissions, which is something I'm proud of. And of course, EBI 1 and 2. You know, I'm the 135, 145 champ, and I'm proud of that. My favorite submission is the calf slicer from the truck. At EBI 2, I ended up winning by calf slicers against Fabio Passos. And, you know, if you don't respect my truck game, if you don't respect my calf slicers, then you're tripping out, you know what I mean? My master is the twister. I got to make him proud. It felt so good to me. It felt like I was stepping up to that next level.
And now, where is he going to put this trophy? There we go. Nice.
Tuesday is like my favorite day of the week. Noon session, I get to teach here at 10 Planet Oceanside, and my brother comes down, and you know, me and my brother, when we roll hard, and he pushes me to that next level. My brother knows how to test me, and he knows how to push me. But it's not over yet, you know. I train in San Diego at noon. Around 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, we drive down from San Diego, about 2-hour drive to come in, train with Eddie Bravo at HQ 10 Planet.
You know, Geo, he's a wiry guy. He's not bulky, he's not big. He's the toughest he's ever been. Geo's an animal. He's hard to contain. I have lots of trouble with him. He puts on major heat. He's deceptively strong.
Coming here and training with Eddie Bravo, you know, helps my game tremendously. Eddie's knowledge and Eddie's experience in the jiu-jitsu game is second to none. There's no one in the world, I believe, that has the knowledge that Eddie Bravo does. He's a mad scientist when it comes down to jiu-jitsu, and I'm just a student.
Whether Geo's training for competition or not, no matter what, he comes up every Tuesday night like a soldier.
A lot of black belts and Eddie Bravo pretty much put me in bad situations. Dead zone drills either had my back or had me in a triangle or a spiderweb armbar position. I had to work out of it and try to survive with all the tall level guys from 10 Planet. To come out here in HQ to train with Eddie Bravo, that's an honor for me, and I try to take advantage of it. And it doesn't matter if I got to drive a day, whatever it takes, because I know the high level training is going to be here.
In EBI 1, Geo went through his first 3 opponents, submitted them all.
Yeah, Tony's right. And he could finish it here, and he's just head on the mat. Oh, that's it.
Got it. He is going to have a bad neck tomorrow. Oh, got it.
Jeff Glover did the same thing to his side of the bracket, went through everybody in dramatic fashion.
Oh, he got it. Awesome. Oh. Versus Ben Eddie. Speaking of 10 Planet.
Jeff Glover is an American Jiu-Jitsu legend. That finals match between him and Geo went to overtime.
Overtime round 2, Jeff starts in the back again. 2 hooks, body triangle right away.
Triple overtime.
Geo shakes the sweat off. They acknowledge each other. If he can control, he can win it. Oh, wow.
He came back in EBI 2 lighter as a bantamweight and finished everybody this time, including black belt Fabio Passos from Cobrina School.
Finals. Geo's going for his second EBI title. That was really good.
Geo continuing to prove himself show after show.
Since I won EBI 1 and 2, it does put a lot of pressure on me, but I like the pressure. I want to embrace the pressure. I don't fear the pressure. I like it. I welcome it. And, you know, a lot of people are after me, but all I got to say, bring it on. I'm ready to step it up to the next level and prove to everyone what 10 Planet's all about.
We got Eddie Cummings on one side of the bracket, Geo on the other side of the bracket. How's Geo going to handle those leg locks of Eddie Cummings? It doesn't seem like anybody has an answer so far.
Wow. I certainly prepare for opponents. I think people who say they never watch tape or they never, you know, care what their opponents are going to do, they're going to impose their will, they're naive. If you know your opponent specializes in something, you should at least have a plan to deal with that. I assume they're have a plan to deal with my game just as I have a plan to deal with theirs. My strongest submission is certainly my heel hook, both outside and inside heel hooks. I think I'm getting pretty decent at them. Love the efficiency of the movement, the control it offers, just the strong bridging power you get on small ligaments is just, it's a great feeling. Certainly going to intend to use them at the EBI. Training a whole bunch of submissions, but certainly I'd say I specialize in those.
Eddie Cummings gets the job done.
We also got Joao Miyao in there. Baret Yoshida.
I've been training jiu-jitsu about 20 years. My biggest accomplishment was winning the 2009 IBJJF Nogi World Championships. All submissions legal on EBI. I kind of like that format. If I want to fight my best, I'm going to do my best. I hope I can submit some people and win the belt. My favorite submission is the Crucifix. I've done it like 100 times in competition. It's a technique where you trap a guy's arm with your legs, and then you can outnumber his one limb, you know, and you can there's joint locks from there, you know, there's chokes from there. I'm going to try to get the first Crucifix in EBI. I'm not sure if they've had one before that, but I definitely want one in the EBI.
So they're giving out 20K at EBI 4. You know, that just gives me even more motivation to go even harder. You know, it's gonna benefit me, my life, and a lot of different things. 20 G's, I could put that in my gym, and that's what I'm trying to go for. 20 G's, baby. Let's do it.
Possible $20,000. I think that's a really good thing. It's really good that, you know, in the last EBI, Eddie was talking about, you know, trying to get, you know, trying to grow the sport, trying to, you know, get the pay higher and higher, you know.
The prestige of winning is still probably comparable to the money, if not greater. Being an EBI champion is saying a lot nowadays. And I'd really gonna train hard and fight hard to attain that.
EBI 4 has 16 great, incredible competitors, and I know all of them are gonna be tough, but to me, honestly, it doesn't matter. Whoever's in front of me, I'm taking them out. I'm ready to go up against anybody. Of course, I would like to take out big names like, you know, maybe Eddie Cummings, because he's a world-class dude right now, and everyone's looking at him.
There's a lot of tough guys in this bracket. This is a real tournament. Everyone's coming to win it. There's a lot of world-class grapplers. Hopefully, I will meet Geo in the finals. I believe he's a favorite to go to the finals as well. He's a very exciting grappler. Nothing but respect for his game and his approach to the sport, which is a submission-based approach as well. And this tournament is stacked. It has amazing competitors. You could read off the list. Even the people considered B-level competitors are decent black belts. It's the exciting part of competing in tournaments like this. You want to compete against the best. You want the tournament to be filled with the very best grapplers. So yeah, when that happens, there's a risk of getting a really tough first match and it not going your way. I wouldn't want to compete in any other type of event. This is what we do. This is what we've been working so hard to get into and to compete at. And it's just, we're all really lucky to have a tournament like this to compete in.
All submissions legal at EBI 4, f***ing awesome. I'm down.
All submissions legal on EBI is really good for jiu-jitsu, I think.
Sub-only rules are what we're about. Our lineage really believes in them, I think it makes entertaining fights. It makes an enjoyable training for a match. It's much more enjoyable training for a submission-only match than it is for a points match, where you have to worry about sweeps and subtle positional controls. Here, it's all about focusing on the kill, on the submission.
The EBI overtime rules, I think, work out, you know, better than any other rules I ever seen. You know, sometimes you can't finish the opponent, and we do get, you know, a lot of time to work, and when we can't finish, then what we're gonna do? Both of us get eliminated? I don't think that's fair. But the EBI overtime rules gives us a chance to put ourselves in, you know, really bad positions. And to me, what jiu-jitsu comes down to is, can you survive or can you finish? And that's what the EBI rules are, you know, based on.
Are they the best overtime rules we currently have in the grappling community? I believe they are. Every match does end in a submission.
The overtime rule is a very difficult rule.
This is going to be a matter of heart.
I really plan on just furthering the submission grappling manifesto and movement that we're all sort of a part of. And EBI, I think, represents one of the seminal tournaments in that movement. By fighting hard, by aiming for the submission every match, I think we can really make this sport, this art, larger than it is and bring more public awareness to it.
Either way, you don't have to love me, but you for sure will respect me, because I'm going to earn it and I'm going to prove myself out there. All the people that are coming after me, come and get it. I'm here, I'm waiting. Freaks don't sleep. The Freak Show versus the universe. 10 planets.